Howdy. If you've ever owned a home, you know that over time, the earth on which the home is built settles. The soil settles, and when that happens, if it's extreme, then the foundation of the home cracks and things get uneven, and that can be a real problem. So what does that have to do with your relationship? Well, I'm about to tell you. I'm Geoff Laughton, your relationship architect. Welcome to the Tuesday Relationship Tidbit. And this has come up for me a lot because I've been working with more and more couples lately that it really becomes clear, and heartbreakingly so, that they have allowed their relationship to settle. Notice I'm not saying they woke up one day and realized they were settling. Well, that might be true. But when a relationship gets stale, it's because of you. It's not because of just your partner. Your partner can be contributing, but it's an issue that begins right here. So, how do you know that you're settling? Well, one way is when you're with your partner, the average energy is kind of akin to a six-pack of flat Coke. No air in the tires, if I'm going to mix metaphors. You can predict, you can predict exactly how your partner's going to react or respond to something, so you control your behavior around your prediction of them. Interest in sex, out the window. You've really become roommates. Or, as one couple that I've been made familiar with recently, that have been together a long time, you actually live in two separate worlds under the same roof. Those are all bad signs. So if any of those are going on with you, I can tell you one thing: if you do nothing about it, then you can safely predict that nothing will likely change other than particular circumstances, your health. You can also predict that you're going to be letting, if you're in this situation, you're letting fear run yet another part of your life. Fear runs a lot of our lives if we really cut the crap and get honest with ourselves. Until you realize that and then decide that you want to change it, the mind, your ego, keeps trying to interpret and manage and control everything to prevent your biggest fears from happening. Well, what's the worst fear than being madly in love with somebody, getting married, or just committing to each other for a monogamous long-term relationship, and then finding out that the person you're sleeping next to or looking at, you don't even want to be around, or that they just have gotten to a place where they're boring the shit out of you. Okay. Oh, and you're also noticing a growing resentment. So here's another little piece of 411 for you. If you're getting resentful of your partner, you're actually resentful with you. You're resentful towards yourself. So, I'm not going to BS you. There are relationships where that kind of settling has gone on for so long that there's really virtually nothing that can be done. But let's presume you're not in that boat. And by the way, if you're someone dating, well, you can start settling before you've even taken the first trip into the sack with someone you're really interested in. Because your instinct, your intuition knows when someone is appealing, might be right for you. You know, it's a vibe, it's an energy. And everybody has the ability to energetically feel if the vibe isn't right. So if you're in that situation, or you're having the symptoms I listed off a few minutes ago in your existing relationship, then here's the first thing you need to do. You need to ask yourself this question. How is it that I am being, or not being, that is contributing to or allowing my partner to be the way they are when I'm around them, that pisses me off, hurts my feelings, or just bores me to death? How am I being so that they're being that way with me? That's the first thing you do. Then when you get that sorted out, get out of the echo chamber in between your ears, where a lot of us live and think that that's the absolute truth that we ought to navigate our life by. And get around people that you trust, who know you, maybe people that have been in longer term successful relationships, and find out, do you ever run into this? And if you have, how did you deal with it? Or go to some of your best friends that you trust to tell you the truth and say, do you think I'm settling? You have my permission to be 100% honest. By the way, don't ask for that unless you're really, like a few good men, you can handle the truth. If you can't handle the truth, don't ask. But if you have a gut feel that you're settling, it's time to get some other people's perspectives and observations. And then if you realize that you're settling, then there are some things you can do about that I'll be talking about in a couple of days in my next video. So again, I'm Geoff Laughton, your relationship architect. Thank you for tuning in. Invite you to take the 2 steps I just gave you. And please, if you're watching me on YouTube, like my channel, Your Relationship Architect. If you're watching this on social media, this is a relatively uncontroversial topic. It's not like I'm going to ask you to comment on your sex life. But if you have questions or comments, leave them in the comments box below. And if you're shy that way, shoot me an email, Geoff, Geoff, at yourrelationshiparchitect.com, and I'll answer your question, I promise. All right, go love fiercely. Have a great day. See you next time.